I'm Sebastian Nanasi, attacking footballer for Racing Club de Strasbourg. That's my work. This is my hometown, Kristianstad, where I'm born. This is in the Yellow Building, a restaurant. If you ask everyone else in Sweden, they don't really know.
Kristianstad. He loved Kristianstad. I know he loved Kristianstad. So I know he always said like, oh, I'm going to become a football player, I'm going to travel around the world, but then I'm going back to Kristianstad. And I always tell you, I don't think so. When you see the world, you know coming back here. But he always say, yes, it's my city.
I was born there and I grew up there. All my friends from when I was young is there. So of course I have a lot of love for the city. My parents live there, my brother lived there. So yeah, of course, it's a big part of my life.
No, I met Sebastian when he was 15 years old in Kristianstad, so it was like 7-8 years ago.
So this is my agent, Lamine is his name. We've been working together for a long time, and yeah, since then really we've been really close, and yeah, he's been helping me and I've been helping him, so we have a really good relationship.
And the first time I saw him, it was nice to see him have the ball. I didn't know the first time he should be a big player, so I have to go back 2-3 times to watch different games. Then I saw like, hey, I love to see this guy have the ball by his feet. Do you remember the first time we met?
Yeah, for sure I do. I remember he was watching a lot of games, but I think the first time I really met him, I felt really good. I felt he was a guy that really wants the best for me and always wishes me to get the maximum out of me. So since the first time we've met, I have a really good feeling with him. This I'm not too sure. So yeah, the small city inside Kristianstad is called Hammarslund. This is my home. This is where I grew up. This in the video right now is my father.
Welcome.
Yeah, now they're moving upstairs, so this is the rooms where me and my brother had.
This room was for the kids and for me. I'm a kid. So here we had goals, and they played football 2-2. All the parents was here, and we had some tennis tournaments.
We played ping pong. We even had like a small goal where we played handball or we played football, or we couldn't play during the night because it was too noisy and they couldn't sleep. Really good memories also from this room. Spent many hours in there. This was like a place for everyone to hang out. We could play football, we can do whatever we like, especially in the summer when the weather was good.
We had competition with all the neighbors who had the greatest pitch. It was like a golf green.
From over the top you can see the small garden with the grass where I've been playing football for so long, practicing shots, free kicks, penalties. They've always been competitive inside the family, so I think even beyond this, even when I was younger, it was already competition. We were already competing, and I think it pushed me to the limit, which also makes me a better player for sure, and hopefully a better person.
Every time he lose, he cried. He was a crybaby.
Nah, it's not that true. I wanted to win always, but I wasn't really crying all the time. No, I wasn't.
I never let him win. He must earn to win. And when he wins, he's going to be happy. Hasn't happened yet. So maybe he can beat me sometime.
That's also a lie. we were always competing, and normally he would win because he was older and he had more control of what he was doing than I had. I always had a winning mentality, and when I didn't win, I was really pissed. I was really mad. Sometimes when I was younger, I even cried. That I was crying all the time? For sure, no. That's a lie.
What do you think about me as your coach? Was I the best?
No, if he was my best coach, then he maybe would have been out here still coaching. Now I was 9, 10, 11 until I was 13, 14. So maybe he thinks he can be the best coach. But he was hard on everyone. He was very demanding. We speak after every game, so so yeah, we're still arguing about some things for sure. Every time I get a new coach, he always say he was the best. For me, he's probably the one who has helped me the most throughout my life, and he is definitely one of the reasons that I'm able to sit here today.
Hello, Sebastian. Can you recognize where we are right now? If you look around. A lot of memories.
So I think this is Björkvallen, where we spent so much time when we were younger. We could go here also in the summer just to play football and enjoy. We always had trainings when we were younger. Then the team was called Kristianstad Boys. So these are two of my closest friends. I met them both while playing handball. I got to know them really good when I was younger, and yeah, we still have a really good relationship. And yeah, we speak almost every day. And yeah, when I'm at home, we hang out as much as possible.
Used to beat him every time.
So this is where the magic happened, right?
You can say that if you want. We spend, I don't know how many hours we spent at the pitch. And even to this day, we can go there when I'm at home in the summer just to shoot or to have fun. Or football for me in this period was, I was young, I didn't really understand everything that it means, every sacrifice you have to make. You have to work really, really hard. So for me in this moment, it was just about having fun. This is one thing that I've learned, that the most important part is to enjoy and have as much fun as possible, because when you have fun, you're gonna play better as well, it's for sure.
Yeah, you know, so every time we came in and played against their team, we were always afraid of Seba. You know, you need to give him one of those or a tackle just so he couldn't score. But it didn't work.
The one to the left, Alfred, he was the one who joined our team and played with me in Kristianstad Boys. While the other guy, even though he was a really good friend, he played for the other team in the town called Njosaby. So we always had like a rivalry, and we didn't really like each other, so we always wanted to win, and we won probably every time. But yeah, good memories.
I remember, I think one time when we played over here, and I think we lost 7-0 or something like that, and he scored almost all the goals, unstoppable. But you can't tell that to him because he will get too confident. So
yeah.
So many games I've played there, so it's hard to pick out. We were first in the league. We played against a team that was second, and I think it was 2-2, and I scored the third goal, so 3-2 in the last minute, which made us win the league. And yeah, that's one moment I remember. I had another game. I remember we won 9-0. I scored 9 goals. Yeah, no, I have some crazy memories from there.
He liked winning a lot, so when we lost, very, very unhappy. Sometimes he would run away, like crying, hiding from his parents, doesn't want to go home because it was everything for him. You know, even if we're playing friendlies, and he would always start fighting if he lost.
Yeah, no, now 2 people have said it, so it's probably a little bit true. But I was always mad when I lost. Doesn't matter, it could have been something at home. It could have been us playing cards with the family or just playing another game. I always had this winning mentality. That was something I had to work on to be able to accept to lose sometimes. But yeah, when I was younger, it was harder to understand. And I think I was more of a, I can't say bad guy when I was younger, because I was always complaining and screaming at people when they did something I didn't like or when they didn't pass me the ball. Now I would say I'm more grown up. I try to be more supportive. I try to help. I try to speak in a good way and try to push my teammates to do their best. I'm not that big of a trash talker, I would say. If people were to speak to me, mostly I just try to laugh. I'm not the one that you will hear the most, probably in the dressing room. I just want to spread good energy and be a guy you can laugh with.
Hey, Sebastian. If you don't have playing football, what do you think you should work with then? Och jag älskar dig.
So yeah, she said, the last thing she said was that she loved me, and I love her too. I don't think she enjoyed the first time I moved away from home when I was 16. But I think she understood what it means, and she never really complained to me. And yeah, that's a question I've never really had an answer for. I have been asked this question many times, and I never had a good answer. And I will probably try another sport. Yeah.
First, I have to say, I'm very proud of you. Please don't forget me.
Yeah, so yeah, this is my little brother, Fabian Nanasi.
But especially thank you for all the perfumes that you gave me through the years. Do you think you could give your one right now to your little brother?
I don't know if I have given him. He mostly took all the ones I had when I moved here. Yeah, now he expects another one. We have to see about that. We have to wait and see.